We'll go with Phil in Cranberry. He's our number one Cochrane Go One Better caller of the night. So, Phil, go right ahead.
Hi, Phil.
Taking my call. Hey, you know, Omar Khan and Andy Weil have done some great things in the offseason, and I wanted to get your perception of the possibility of Jonathan Taylor coming to the Steelers for the 2024 first-round draft pick.
No. Not doing that. Andrew, are you?
No, I think that's a terrible idea. Jonathan Taylor doesn't only want a new team; he wants a big deal. He wants a lot of money.
And that's the problem.
And that is a really, and look, boo-hoo these running backs. You know, maybe you should have picked another position, because the way it works now, you get slotted in, so you can't negotiate big contracts as a rookie when these running backs are at their best. And teams are weary of giving them second contracts because they break down and don't have long careers. Bob, you're going to see a guy on Thursday, maybe if he plays, Bijan Robinson with Atlanta, who as a rookie,
I bet you he'll play.
He as a rookie has a chance to be the best running back in the NFL. I really believe that. That's why he was such a high pick.
And he goes against your philosophy of taking a running back in the first round, and he was a top 10 pick too.
He does. I think it was a terrible pick by Atlanta, because I think he'll be a really good player, but I think it's for only a short period of time. And he's not a guy that I think puts Atlanta over the top, but you will see a guy who is a part of this movement of running backs who they believe that they should get compensated a lot of money early in their careers, but they can't because of the way the draft picks get slotted in.
But he did get a huge contract, all guaranteed, because of where he was picked, so that's good for him. But the second one is you never know what you're going to get, which is why I think it's important that Jaylen Warren gets his share of carries to help Najee Harris, who next year this time will be talking about fifth-year options or whatever the case may be. I don't know what that's going to look like, but if I were Najee, I'd be more than welcoming to have, you know, that sort of division of labor. Wouldn't you?
Depends. Yes and no. I mean, you could say that it extends your career, but what if it brings your money down and then the Steelers look at it and say, we don't want to pay you that amount of money. We don't think you're worth it. I mean, would Najee Harris go on the open market and get whatever that fifth-year option is worth? I don't know. I mean, I don't know that number off the top of my head, but maybe it's cost prohibitive. So I think it's a double-edged sword. These running backs, yeah, they want to play for a long time, but at the same time, if it's a running back by committee approach, it keeps their numbers down, which makes them look like they're expendable.
Yeah, it's one of those things you're going to have to deal with, and their union should have taken care of that in the last CBA, and they didn't. Pirates, by the way, I want to mention this, beat the Cardinals again. So even though this is nothing other than maybe finishing ahead of the Cardinals for the first time since 1999, they're 7-2 against them, which led to this tweet by Kevin Schaefer, who said, and Pirate fans will celebrate like it was a successful season. I don't think so, but, you know, for them, it does get something like that bugaboo away from them. Anyway, you know, we're going to see, I wanted to bring this up last night, I never got around to it, I don't think, is Skeens. He's going to pitch in Altoona. Do you think he should make a start here in Pittsburgh? If he has a good 2 starts in Altoona, he gets 1 in AAA, let's say. Does it hurt to get him up here for 1 day just to see and just to, you know, throw him out there so people can see him?
Well, my thing is, he was so taxed at LSU, they put so much strain on him there that I don't think it's really that important to have him pitch in the major leagues this year. I would be all for it from like an entertainment standpoint, Bob. I'd want to be there to see it in person because I think this guy's going to be an all-time great pitcher. But as far as practically what it means, I don't think it's that important.
All right, Andrew, we got to take a break. We'll do it right now. Come back with more. It's the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call, 7 nights a week, right here on Pittsburgh CW.